Hey, Shalom, Israel. First off, I'd like to say, call halal, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Rachakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Also, would like to say peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Akim that's pushing his word in all sincerity and faith throughout the four corners of the earth. For the few sincere sisters who watch and believe, Shalom to you as well. Shalom to all of the new viewership and new fruit and brothers coming into this faith. I just want to go into a quick lesson. As many have seen, I don't know if it was posted originally on social media, but it's all over the internet. The photo of Dwayne Wade, the former basketball player that played with the Miami Heat. He did a family portrait with him, his wife, and his children, and we already know that one of his sons, has came out as I don't want to really say the word for trying to avoid strikes, but we know what it is, a transformer, if we want to call it that. But they included another element to their family portrait. It looks like D Wade's son has a so-called significant other. And we're talking about children, man. I don't even know how old his son is. I think he may be like 12 or 13. And I'm not sure how old the so-called white kid that was in the photo with them is, but it's just complete madness, man. And they're openly doing this agenda in front of the children, man, because at the end of the day, they're trying to destroy the innocence of children, man. And this is just another reason why the Most High is going to be so justified in bringing destruction to this devil, man, because he sets up a kingdom to allow this type of madness to go on. When we know the natural order of things as pursuant to the Holy Bible and just the laws of the Most High is for man and woman to be together. That's how humanity basically is able to flourish. But without further ado, I'll read scriptures, Lord willing, this to edify. I'm going to start off here in the Genesis, right in the beginning. Genesis 1:27. It says, so the Most High Yahweh created man in his own image. In the image of the Most High Yahweh created he him. Male and female created he them. So it's talking about mankind, male and female. That's the creation of the Heavenly Father. And now we're in a world where the creature the creation and the creature is being served more than the creator. It says, and the Most High blessed them, and the Most High said unto them, be fruitful and multiply. So this is talking about male and female who the Most High created. It says, and he said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. So this is the natural order of things. Male and female, the Most High created, and he created male and female to get together, to be fruitful, to reproduce. That's the natural order of things. Even like with seeds, planting seeds. If you have cattle, in order to have a nice flock of cattle, you have to mate the cattle. And you can't mate a male with another male or a female with another female. It has to be male and female put together to multiply and replenish the earth through the spirit. So the so-called lifestyles that these weirdos proclaim, they're really death styles, man. And they're openly declaring this filth with no level of shame, man. And we know Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white people, the elite that control this society, they bear the burden of responsibility for this madness, man, for this filth that gets openly promoted. And mainly our people are the ones that's really frontlining these wicked agendas, man, when it comes to stuff like this, man. But I want to get this, Ecclesiastes 10:5. It says, there's an evil which I've seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. So there's an error that was seen under the sun. This is King Solomon, just in his observation, of basically carnal things, which we know that this existence in Babylon, the great America, it's a carnal existence. It's a temporal thing, man. We're going to be here 1 minute and next minute, Lord willing, we're going to be in the kingdom. So we just have to bear this madness right now. But the reason why we're so compelled in the spirit to confess and to speak out and judge situations that we see is because error is proceeding in the earth. And it says, as error which proceeded from the ruler. Who's ruling? Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And we know who that is. We don't have to do advanced mathematics and matrices and calculus to figure out who the damn wicked and the ruler of the earth is, man. It's you self-proclaimed white people. Edomites biblically. Your forefather goes back to Esau in the Bible. It says, folly is set in verse 6, folly is set in great dignity and the rich sit in low place. So all manner of foolishness and folly, it gets perpetuated. It gets put on a pedestal. It gets set in great dignity and the rich sit in low place. And the rich ultimately are those who are rich in faith, who have this truth. We're in a low place right now. We're in a lower state. We have to continue to take the low. Masculinity is being attacked. And even Pam from the TV show in the 90s, Martin, she came out saying how there's an attack on masculinity, man. So that's folly really at the end of the day, man. The whole natural order of how the Most High intended things to be is just completely being rooted out the earth. So seeing situations like with D Wade and his family and his son, like pretty much the wife that he has, she's just pretty much killed every ounce of masculinity that he once had. And he is this big, strong basketball player, athlete, man. But his mindset is on a level of an effeminate man. He's really no man at the end of the day. He's not ruling his household, because a strong man that's ruling his household, he wouldn't allow that madness like that to go on, man. That's complete madness, man. But I want to get something else here. I'll just get the law real quick, because this thing is going too far. Now, it was one level to where consenting adults behind closed doors, they had a term, in the closet, come out the closet. Consenting adults can do whatever the hell they want, even though I don't agree with them, because the scriptures I'm about to read tells you how homosexuals should be dealt with, man. But the point I want to make is that this whole agenda is being forced on our children now, man. You know, it's wicked in itself to have consenting adults in or out the closet doing this madness. But when it's being forced on children, you have children given a liberty over their own body. They can basically choose which gender they want to be, choose their so-called sexual orientation. That's complete madness, man. That shows we're at the lowest point of this place, man. Great Babylon, aka America, it's about to be destroyed, man. In a horrific fashion. Just as Sodom and Gomorrah, which was made as an example. Which we know America is spiritually a Sodom and Egypt. But this is the law on all of this madness, man. This is Leviticus 20. Salakia. Leviticus 20 and 13, it says, if a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, so man lying with another man. And the way you know that it's talking about in a sexual context, it says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, because what are you doing lying with a woman, man? You're not lying in the bed playing Connect 4, man. You lying in the bed with a woman to get busy, to deal with her, man, to have sex with her. And the ultimate reason that the Most High created sex, ultimately, of course, is pleasurable to the flesh, but it's for reproduction. Like I just read in Genesis, the first chapter, Leviticus 20 and 13, it says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman. So basically 2 men having sex with each other, pitching and catching, however you want to look at it. It says both of them, the pitcher and the catcher, the one that's being dominated and the so-called dominant one, it says both of them have committed an abomination, a wicked, filthy sin. It says they shall surely be put to death. So that's the judgment for that act. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Now, of course, we're in a kingdom where Esau Edom is in rulership right now. So we can't enact the Most High's judgment for that act. That's what turning the other cheek means, man. We just have to suffer these things. Because brothers, anybody that do something like that, you will get locked up, and they will put all types of extra charges as a hate crime, man. Because this alphabet community, man, they're heavily protected out here. And a lot of them, they're gaining more notoriety and influence in society, man. Because even Esau Edom itself, the presidents, all of these mayors and governors, man, at the end of the day, they're all just hardcore effeminate homosexuals, man. They're not masculine men. And that's furthermore why it's an open attack on masculinity, man. And then they're trying to really just basically take the innocence of our children. So we got to get the hell up out of here, basically, man. I'm going to get the other one in Romans real quick, because it's just madness, man. Complete madness. And then they always using Jake to do this madness, because you got a lot of Edomites and other nations, all of these different heathens that are a part of the alphabet community. But they, for the most part, they just mind their own business. They're not openly just doing all of these publicity stunts and taking pictures and just doing all of this madness like Jake is doing, man. Like you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but especially you so-called Negroes, man. Magic Johnson's son. It's just, the list goes on, man. And then, of course, we know Hollywood, they have anytime where the men want to basically level up to start getting certain roles in these movies, a lot of the Israelite actors, man, they got to wear a dress. They got to totally emasculate themselves, man, in a lot of cases to promote this agenda. But this is Romans, the first chapter, in the, let me see where I want to start. I'll start at 24. Romans 1:24 says, wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanliness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, man. So if it's not a man dealing with a woman, if it's man on man, woman on woman, you're dishonoring your body. That's unclean. It says, who changed the truth of the Most High to a lie? So saying that a woman can be with a woman, or a man can be with a man, or a man can change his gender, or a woman can change their gender, that's changing the truth of the Most High to a lie. And it says, and worshiped and served the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. So that's what's happening right now. People worship the creature more than the creator. Verse 6, it says, for this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. So you got more women that are openly being lesbians now, too. Because with the whole illusion of being an independent boss chick woman, a lot of women out here, they don't feel that they need a man. And a lot of them, when they start getting in upwards of 35 years of age plus, they just start dealing with each other, man. Just to have a two income house, you know. But I mean, that's just unnatural, man. So not only a man being with a man is going completely to hell off, is vile, it's unnatural. Also, a woman being with a woman, that's not natural either, man. Licking on each other. That's why they have to use toys and stuff. It says, verse 27, and likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman. So what's the natural use of a woman? A woman's vagina is meant to be penetrated by the penis, man. It says, for this cause the Most High gave them up. Salaki, verse 27. And likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman. And all the natural use of a woman is ultimately for reproduction, to replenish the earth. And likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman burn in their lust one towards another. Men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. So men with men burning in lust towards one another. You got a dude the size of a tailback, the dude the size of a tight end in the bed humping one another, burning in lust towards one another, working that which is unseemly, man. And you can use your imagination to know what that is, man. Just complete, just lewdness and just wickedness, man, an abomination. And it says, verse 28, and even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. So a reprobate mind, reprobate means to be void of judgment. A lot of these people, or all the people that's in the alphabet community and committing those abominable acts, man, they're reprobates. They're degenerates, man. They're living a death style. That's not a lifestyle. And the crazy part about it, the pride and everything, is everyone now. It used to be a term called in the closet, to where people that were in that lifestyle, they were embarrassed to come out before their family or before their friends or before, at school or at work or wherever, at church. But now, hey, it's open season, man, because there's benefits attached to proclaiming that lifestyle now, man. They're the ones getting notoriety and propped up in positions, So they openly declare this filth with no shame right now, man. And now they're forcing it on the children. Now that song, I believe the children are the future. The children are supposed to be the future, but the children, sadly to say, well, not sad to say, they ain't got no future in Babylon, man. And that's another reason why the Lord's gonna have to cut the days, the time short, or cut the days, or shorten the days for the elect's sake, or be no flesh to be saved, like it says in Matthew 24, loosely paraphrasing, man. Because now it's a campaign to put this madness on the children, man. And I'm glad I don't have any children, man. For the brothers that do have children, I'll just continue to put those prayers that the Most High make a speedy riddance of this place so we can get the hell up out of here, man. But let's see here. I'll read this and just end out the short lesson. This is Isaiah 3, and I'll start at 9. It says, the show of their countenance doeth witness against them, and they declared their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. And we know what Sodom was known for: all types of lewdness, debauchery, just demonic, abominable sex acts, man. It says, the show of their countenance doeth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. And we know what happened to Sodom as judgment, That place was burnt to a crisp, man. Just like Babylon the Great, the modern day Sodom is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. It says they hide it not. So the people that are with this demonic lifestyle, or death style rather, they don't hide it. In fact, they force it on other people, man. And if you're not accepting of this whole agenda, then you're the one that gets demonized. Then you're the one that they're trying to basically counsel and just ruin your livelihood because you don't agree with them. So the Lord is definitely going to have to intervene on this place, man. It says, woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. So there's going to be a recompense for that evil that these people that are pushing this agenda, they're going to have to face in the latter days, man. So it's just complete madness. And even this dude, that's really just gained notoriety here over the last, I've only probably been watching his videos probably about a month, 2 months, maybe. Charleston White, he was even going in on Dwayne Wade. And I think they already took down his video. So I just want to I guess kind of do a response, because I saw his video earlier today. He was just cursing D Wade out, man. And, the chick that he's married to, Gabrielle Union, man, she's a witch. But our people need to wake up, man, and stop being stop accepting behavior like this just because he's so-called rich, because they so-called famous and all of that madness, man. Our people that know what time it is, it's time to start having a backbone, man, and really start speaking out against this madness, man. So with all being said, Lord willing, this edified, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, peace, and blessings to the elect.